I am what God says I am. I am what God says I am. I'm more than a conqueror to him that loves me. I am what God says I am. Hello there. How y'all doing today, baby? This is Miss Cleotha Parks, and I'm coming back to y'all again. Listen, babies, I tell you, it is so good to be amongst the land of the living. And I always have to take time and thank the Lord that last night my bed was not my cooling board and my covers was not my winding sheets. And that is truly a blessing. Listen, babies, today I want to talk to y'all about a scam that I've been reading on. And baby, that's check fraud scams. And what I mean by that, honey, is people, sometimes when you need to pay a bill and you paying it by a check, a lot of times what you do is you either put it in your mailbox and you put your flag up, or you take it on over to the post office, or you take it to one of those blue mailboxes out there in your communities, and you drops it in there, honey, in hopes that the postman is going to come and empty that box and get your things in there so they can get stamped and metered and get them on their way. Now, this is what people are doing, honey. I tell you, people will find a wrong way to do everything. These people now, honey, is going out in the cover of darkness, and they are going to these blue post office mailboxes around the communities, and they taking some kind of string or wire or something and putting something on it that's sticky, and they pulling out the mail that people have dropped in there that they want to be sent on their way. And when these people pull out the mail, a lot of times what they're looking for, babies, is checks. They're looking for checks that you have put in that mailbox and that you have made out to your bill collectors and things like that. And what they're doing, honey, they call it washing. And they wash these checks and take off, the pay to the order of, and then they take out the amount, but they leaves your signature. And they add their own pay to the order of, and then they come up and add their own amount. And before you know it, baby, somebody has done cashed a check that you wrote for somebody else, and they done made it out to themselves, and a lot of times have increased the amount on it, and honey, therefore committing fraud. So what I want to help y'all do is, listen, baby, sometimes what you might want to do is, if you don't feel safe putting the flag up at your mailbox, if you drive over to the post office, baby, don't put the mail in the blue box. Take it on in and put it in the mailboxes inside, or take it on in up to the counter, so that way your stuff is getting to be on its way where you intended it to be. All right, listen, I hope this helps y'all keep your bill money safe. And listen, y'all, say something nice to somebody. Do something nice for somebody. And I guarantee you, babies, God will surely bless you. Be safe with your bill monies, baby, and be blessed.